Yeah. Huh? I say that
What do we
to
got
say
right now?
this.
That's on the
I say that to say this. I say that to say this. It's debatable. I'm going back and forth, nigga, to get my point across. I say that to say this.
Below you, right here
I
is
say
you.
that to say this.
To the man
I say
at
that to say this. Whether it's current affairs,
7.
Yeah, 67.
You already know what it is, man. This friend with M3S3 Men Make Moves, Sucker Stand Still, and the I Say That to Say This podcast. It's that time again. It's the M3S3 / Riot Weekend. Y'all already know we got the bowling on the Friday. We got basketball right here on the Saturday. And on Sunday, we got the M3S3 / Riot Battles. Top tier names. If you're not here, you're missing out. That's right. We got bowling on Friday, basketball on Saturday, battle rap on Sunday. Make sure you lock in. That's April 26th, 27th, 28th. Get your pre-order now.
Y'all see the stage. We got battles, we got performances, we got everything. We even got a host. Talk to me because I talk back. Men Make Moves, Sucker Stand Still. Make sure y'all be in the building. Hit the Eventbrite, and I'll see y'all on the court.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Coco. You already know we got vendors, food, and plenty of space.
That's right, April 27th weekend. We out here, Orlando, Johnson University. Get your tickets, eventbrite.com. If you putting the team in, lock in now. Slots are going fast. You don't want to miss this weekend. Y'all saw how the last ones went. Always explosive, always crazy. Lock in.
Let's go!
Show up. Who gonna guard me though?
Mom, Cam shot it.
Yo, you already know what it is, man. This is the I Say That to Say This podcast. Back with another one, man. We are in Orlando this time. We got special guests in the building. We're going to get to all that. We're in the Ritz-Carlton. It's a whole nother vibe, whole nother episode. As you can see, Men Make Moves, Sucker Stand Still, like we said from the jump. But we definitely making moves. No plans on stopping. You know what I'm saying? We ready to get started. I'm going to be real with y'all. We ready to get started. We got a guest and everything. Mm-hmm. Coco head ass.
Where's Coco? Where is
Still
Coco?
being tradition.
Where's here? She disappeared, man.
Ran off on the plug twice.
Ran off on the plug twice. I'm steady Ritz-Carlton.
Steady call, I ain't call the fight. Okay. I'll accept that.
You didn't put me in the Ritz-Carlton. You can't tell me nothing.
You came out in the Robington. See you? Okay.
Said we got brand new Coco.
Yeah, over there.
New Coco.
You mocha now. You ain't Coco no more. You think more of a.
I got wine, so we doing this today.
Talk to him nice.
Ratchetness. You don't do ratchetness in the Ritz-Carlton. We ain't got bottles up here now.
Oh, we got bottles, but they, you know what I'm saying?
They
put
back.
away.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all do see the M3S3 cups now available at www.m3sapparel.com. I also want to say salute to the King's Child. Y'all see us up here with these shades. The King's Child, fire, black owned brand, Christian owned brand, fire. The King's Child. Y'all go shop with some of them.
We love it.
No, we got some. You heard it.
You got the buffs.
This big dog. Rob, this one need a pair for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Rob, I need a pair. Facts.
But let's get right into it, man. Y'all know how we start things off. Glasses in the air. Just follow us. I'm not above you. I'm not below you.
I'm right here with you.
Yeah,
Salute.
Salute.
Don't try this at home.
All right, so look, man. Another episode. We back in the building. We are in Orlando.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The podcast is moving. We don't just stay still. We don't just stay still in one place.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? What,
I mean, it's like the slogan. Men make moves, suckers stand still. You feel me?
Oh, man.
Standing still, so
And
I guess
real
we
queens make moves. So you
You feel
see,
me?
we don't have people. If you're around me, if you're around what I got going on, you doing something. You see the M3S3 movement. I don't care if you a single mom, a single dad, just a fire ass family man.
Yes, sir.
You got a job, you got a business, you going to school, you a rapper, you a model. You doing something. You not slouching. Because if you come around me and I can't do nothing with you, you can't do nothing with me. That's how it works. They say if you're not able to be used, you useless.
Point blank period.
If you're not able to be used, you useless. A lot of people,
I like that.
if you're not able to be used, you
But
useless.
you got,
a
the
lot of
great
people-
Miles Monroe said that, so you got to add some content.
Oh,
to
okay,
that.
I know who said that.
I got to put you on Miles
My bad, I was
Monroe.
gonna take the philosopher right
Yeah, man, you know.
I didn't know who said that. I don't know where I heard it.
It's
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah, that was fire though. But that's the truth. You know, anybody that's moving with us, man, is doing something because I like to put people on, and in the same aspect, in your environment, you might could pull me into what you got going on.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? The M3S3 movement is in somebody's doctor's office because this man is a doctor.
Right.
The M3S3 movement is in somebody's daycare because this girl is running a daycare. So as long as you're doing something, I'm rocking with you. You know what I'm saying?
movement.
You know what I'm saying? So let's get right into it, man. We're gonna get. I know you're like, who is
Who is the guy with the buff? The suit? Is these niggas in trouble?
Okay, hold on. The buffs,
He's
the
our
suit.
lawyer.
They in a rich car. Who is this nigga? They got something going on. We're gonna get to that.
We're in hiding,
We're gonna get to that.
This is the definition of black excellence.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. But you know how we start off. How was the week, Coco? How's your week been?
My week was actually great. I did a little bit of traveling, knocked some things off my bucket list. I'm preparing for one of my family members to move down and join the household, so
Dope.
setting some things up for them. Like you said, we making moves, so I'm bringing her down so that she can start making moves too.
Fire.
Love.
Salute.
I like
I'm
that.
excited for
Salute.
I
that.
like that.
I like
Salute
that.
from over here.
I like that.
Salute
I like
from over
that.
here.
Come on, we gotta celebrate small, big successes. Anything.
I'm tired of the scrub. I'm not doing the scrub.
All victories.
I'm from the
are
hood.
victories.
I ain't doing the scrub no more.
Oh, okay. Do they do
Yeah,
that?
I'm doing the scrub.
Keep it real.
Yeah.
Trying to be cordial.
Yeah.
Get rid of that.
We don't use
Well, I ain't about to be the only nigga. That's dope though. Coco, salute. Moving like a real queen out here.
Nice.
Moving like a real queen out here.
I fucks with it. Oh man, you know it's tax time for me. I got plenty of clients calling my phone. Where's my $30,000? You know what I'm saying? So my week has been good, but not like this goddamn week. I'm drinking 1942. Shouts out to you, brother. One more time. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? In the Ritz-Carlton, I'm feeling good.
Come on,
Fred,
I said when I bring you, listen, so you
Listen.
ready for this move?
I'm saying I'm ready. I got two hats in the cup.
There's a glass. You got a shirt last part, didn't
I
you?
like it over here.
You got a shirt last part?
Shirt. Listen, I come home with a new goodie bag out there. You know what I'm saying? So my week is great every time. Thanks to you, Fred. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we moving.
Big moves, man.
Mike, you do CPA as well?
I do everything. I'm a hustler, baby.
That's good. That's good for them to know.
Yeah, man.
Dope.
So don't judge the fat guy with the shades.
He wears
Oh, he
suits.
switched it up too. Mike can throw that suit on. Mike can throw that suit on. My week, okay. I was gonna say, so nobody want to ask about me.
About you, Fred.
My week has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
My week has been phenomenal. I got big things coming, or should I say, we got big things coming. You know what I'm saying? My week was heavy on mentorship for my son, you know, my oldest son. You know, we had a couple conversations that I love that we were able to have. You know what I'm saying? You know, of course, you know, we working on the opening of the Pressure store in North Carolina.
Yes, sir.
And the M3S3 / Riot Weekend is coming to fruition. I mean, this whole week has been based around building. So this week has been very monumental and heavy for me. And I'm gonna segue to Fredway.
Nice.
to why this man is sitting at the table.
Yeah. Let's get to it.
Now, I want to do it like this. I want you to introduce yourself, and then we got a couple questions for you. After we get like the general feel and everybody get to know who you are, what's going on with you, we're gonna bring you into our world. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So put your seatbelt on. Right now the seatbelt off. You know what I'm saying? We hit a little. You riding with the dope boy.
You get a caution.
riding
When he say segue to Fredway, just know.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. The turn signal saying left, but I might bust that.
Yeah.
So, you know, tell the people a little bit about yourself, who you are. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, first off, I want to thank this cast here to I Say That to Say This for bringing me on. My name's Q. I'm internationally known as that. I go way back with the good brother Fred here. We've been rocking for over a decade. M3S3. Men make moves, sucker stand still. I'm normally defined as sort of like a Casper, like a ghost. You know, Danny Phantom, I'm going ghost. But I'm always making something happen. I'm always making moves. As I like to say, the best move is the next move, right? So that's what we're doing here. I'm from Detroit. As you can see, we buffed up. And I'm about anything that's about making money. All right. And I'm gonna just keep it short and sweet like that.
Let's go. So
I've been the Detroit scene heavy too.
Oh yeah.
I listen to Ice Wear Viz on Ivy Schwan. I'm from there. You see how I just said from there. You know what I'm saying?
I like Detroit rap because
It's real slick talk.
it's slick, but
Boss talk.
Like it's like Jadakiss said, y'all use beats for help. We help the beats.
Yeah.
Like with Detroit, the beat might be doing this, but they doing their own.
own
You know what I'm
thing.
saying? And then you just kind of mess with it. That's why like Calico, his music.
They make me feel bossed up.
rock
Shout out to
Calico,
Payroll.
I fuck with
Shout out.
Calico.
It's a lot.
Calico.
It's a lot of
To that guy, Calico.
With
Yeah.
Calico, we'll see you that weekend. But Calico's the same way. Like, I think the beat was like doom 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 doom.
Yeah.
Doom 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 doom, and this nigga was just like, I don't give a fuck about the motherfucking battle rappers. Not no real problem.
Not no real problems.
Not no shit that I can got. And the beat was just steady, but this nigga was just talking to that shit. That shit was
The
fire.
beat ride a Detroit rapper, or a Detroit rapper don't ride the beat.
Right. That's
They got
exactly how that goes.
they got some of the coolest flow, bro.
Shout out to Baby Money, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Shout out
Baby
to
Money.
42 Doug, man. Y'all boys keep doing y'all
Facts.
thing.
42 Doug from Detroit?
42
Yes,
Doug from
dog,
Detroit.
what do you-
You know,
I
I
didn't
grew
know
up with
that.
Baby Money, man. We used to play tag together, man.
What?
I know those guys, man.
That's
what's
crazy.
I ain't rap with those guys in years, but y'all boys keep doing y'all thing, man. I'm
like
proud of you, Los. Keep doing your thing, baby.
I like that.
Salute. So, coming up in Detroit, what kind of kid was Q in middle school? What kind of kid were you in middle school? Were you the shy? Were you getting in trouble? Like, what kind of kid were you in middle school?
Nah, in middle school, if I'm gonna keep it buck, right, I've always been like a nerd. Background. One of those guys, I was never really super popular. My friends and the guys that I hung around was, obviously. But I was never really super popular. I was just that guy sitting in the background, doing what he need to do, had good grades. I've always been focused on the mission. Always been focused on the money since I was a youngin', man. So
I salute you for keeping it real, because most people are fake the phone. I was that nigga.
Right.
I was him.
we had that era when we ran around and we were menaces, you know, and stuff like that. But I mean, that's everybody in Detroit. You know, everybody's just out trying to survive, and you never know what you're gonna come across. But at the end of the day, it's all love. Detroit guys, we really about getting money at the end of the day, and everything else is just an extension of that. So if somebody getting in the way of that, then sometimes things might play a little bit left, and that's why Detroit kind of get that bad rap.
Right.
But at the end of the day, we always about showing love. Detroit babies, my babies, I love y'all because we go everywhere. We show love to each other. I've gotten the most money with Detroit brothers outside of my city. You know, so sometimes we just need to come together.
Exactly.
And sometimes when we inside that, you know, that city, you know, that system just kind of make things go a little bit left. But it's always about money, and it's always about love, and it's always about respect. We got that. We got it all.
Fire. So I'm assuming coming up in the crib, middle school, mom and pops, or what was that situation like?
I had pop. For
Yeah,
sure.
pops.
I was a step kid, so you know I spent some time going through the system and stuff like that. I definitely had a challenged upbringing for sure. But my pop stepped up and did everything that he needed to do.
Fire.
My stepmom stepped up. You know, she played her role admirably. I mean, hell, my mom walked off. You know, so just for her stepping up, that's kudos. You know, right there.
Salute.
being real, it's a lot of us in the crib. You know how I go in the ghetto. You know, sometimes you might not get as much support as you would like, but at the end of the day, the love was there. The roof was over my head. The lights was on. It was warm in there. I had food in my belly. It allowed me to get out and do what I am now. I'm a 7-figure man. I wouldn't be able to be that without my city and my family.
7-figure man.
7-figure, boys. You know, when you say there's a lot of people in the house and you don't get the attention, it's crazy. Last night I rewatched Get Rich or Die Trying with Shorty, and because you know something about me that I don't know why I like doing this. Like even with Coco, like I like when it can be a girl or a guy actually, but if they haven't seen certain like hood movies, I'm like, yo, you ain't seen? Oh nah.
No, you got to see.
You know what I'm saying? So I was
talking about Shotters and Belly.
Shot.
Yeah, my guy. That's number one.
My black.
We had like
revoked because we did this and that, and I noticed something with Coco.
We said Menace to Society or Belly. She's like,
just skip me.
Oh no.
Skip me.
No, I said Menace to Society.
Let me ask you this. I'm gonna give you a chance to get your black card back. You seen Blue Hill Avenue?
No, she out of it.
Oh,
that's too
man, that's how you get your black card back, man.
No, that's deep. Like she more like she probably would have seen like
Belly, State Property.
Yeah.
Those service levels movies, but Blue Hill Avenue is rich. You got to know about Tristan in the game.
Man, you gotta know about Tristan in the game.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real classic.
Tristan, the original ghost. Where you think I got this from?
Facts. So okay, boom. So what I was saying is on Get Rich or Die Trying though, you know, it showed 50 when he had to move in. When I think his mom died and he had to move in with his grandma. His grandma and all the kids was around and they was like, you know, sometimes he would eat, sometimes he wouldn't. You know, there's mad people going to sleep, feeding in his face, all that kind of shit. So it made me think about that. So, all right, boom. So then high school, I'm assuming same way, good grades, straightforward.
I mean, I always got good grades. You know, at the end of the day, business got to be handled. Right. So I've always got good grades. But in high school, I definitely was more that guy. I would say that I definitely was more that guy, but my brother was really that guy. And my biggest brother was really that guy. So
how many brothers you got?
Step side, I got 2 big brothers on my step side. The middle one, basically. So if I'm the youngest, you know, the one that's just right over me, he was really that guy, popular. You know, he had nice hair, you know, hella handsome, got all of the girls. He'd fuck you up too. He had the craziest, you know, like he had hands, like for real. And he really had respect on his name. So for me, I never really tried to play anything that I ever wasn't. I got hands. No, I can do my thing.
Hold your own.
But you know, I was a chess player. You know, I was nationally ranked. Me and James Kennedy, shout out to James Kennedy III, international right now on the Euro tour. We used to have battles in high school, man. I was more so focused on things that was going to allow me to transition to be somebody that I wasn't. And I'm already that guy. You know, we had talk offline. You know what my pop is. So I was already that guy. It's in me, not on me. You know, and I just used, you know, what I could to be who I am.
It's cool to be the cool kid. I tell a lot of people that all the time. I be having some guys that be so super duper gangster. They want to have every war story in the hood. I like that you say that you play chess. I think that's just cool. I don't think nothing's nerdy about that. You know what I'm saying? Because you can see the outcome. Opposed of taking that gangster goon.
Oh man, I know so many people that I could think of coming up who was that guy. I come home now, the Fiend.
That's the saddest thing.
In front of the store.
Yeah,
that was a pinnacle. They reached their prime.
Right. Yeah. And then me, that I'm out here kind of doing shit. Every now and then, that person try to bring me back to them, like, yo, but you remember?
They all, because they live into those memories. Because that's the time we all can trauma bond that. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey man, remember at this time I was that guy. Yeah, but right now, you know.
I remember being lost too, like, because when you're younger, you trying to. I don't want to, I guess, fit in. You know what I'm saying? So I remember a lot of times that, like, these particular type of people like that, they be doing some bullshit. And I would find myself, I didn't need to do it, but I'm in the back seat.
No, facts.
Now we going to go handle this. And my heart is like,
I should have been.
I need to get up out of this car. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. We go, go do whatever. And then I come back home, they hype. because that was their night. But I'm coming back home just I'm like, I ain't even have to go.
Fred, you sound like a bitch right now.
Yeah. You don't want to do that. You don't want to be the one that's like, drop me off. You know what I'm saying?
Let me out,
Hey, yo,
Let me out.
Let me out, yo. You don't want to be that. You
I
trying to just back
I ain't give a fuck. Let me out. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I've done a let me out like maybe a couple, but nah, most of the time I ain't gonna lie. Now that you know, I sat there and I went through whatever. I just was there.
It's the peer pressure.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
the peer pressure. The peer pressure it makes you or break you. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the acceptance of society. You know, we want to be accepted by these group of people that seem cool. Mm-hmm. We never. Some of us never really go into society with our own identity. We always take from others. The ones that say that's cool. Hey, yo, that's the cool popular kid. He wears his jacket or his hairstyle like this. He lives his life like that. You kind of tweak it in your own perspective. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to pleasing a woman.
Come on.
You know?
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
See how she laugh?
Come on.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so definitely salute to you for being, coming up, being that kid who was surrounded by that. You probably existed in it enough to get the respect you needed, but you didn't stay in that.
Or get lost in it.
Or get lost in it.
Get lost in it.
Get lost in it, you know. It took
He's a 7-figure nigga boss.
It took me to leave. I think we were talking about that. It took me to leave where I was from to see like different people experience different. Like one thing that I'm always grateful for is that I went to the military. Because if I wouldn't have never went, I would have probably just stayed and I wouldn't be here right now. I already know I'd be dead or in jail. 100%. No other thing. I wouldn't been working in just not. It would have been one or the other.
Yeah.
And I would have been stuck in my ways. Cause I remember until I left, I didn't even really listen to R&B like that because it made you look away.
Yo, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I did, it was like low key. Like oh, that shit is fire.
No,
I would never play that.
Some of the coldest gangsters is R&B singers. You know what I'm saying? Look at David Ruffin.
You can't let the block.
Speaking of that, bro, I ain't gonna say my guy name, but man, I remember it hit me crazy. This dude, he like where I'm from, he was laying shit down, like he was about that. And I remember having a conversation with him as an adult, maybe like 4 years ago, and I ran into him through battle rap. And he's like, man, I saw your brand and I'm proud of you, bro. He had just got out for doing whatever he's doing. And we started talking. You know how I get when I talk. And he told me that when he used to go, before he would go do his stuff, he was like, Fred, you know I used to bump before I go do my shit? I was like, 50, you know?
Tupac.
Or Tupac. This nigga said SWV.
Wow, no, that's
I get
that's
weak.
it.
I don't know what. I was stuck there.
No, that's
Time
lit.
after time.
So you about to go
Can you
laser?
imagine go land
Song.
But think though. Hold on.
With that.
You about to go lay something down? He was like, bro.
Hold on.
Because it puts me at ease.
What did Lamar listen to?
Lamar who?
From
From
BMF.
BMF. Lamar.
I can't stand the rain. Like,
Yeah. So that mindset is so like interesting to me.
No,
because
that's
I think of
facts.
me in the gym. Like when I go to the gym, I need to hear
Punk music.
my music in the gym. You would think I'm fucking crazy. Like Uncle Murder, blow your head off.
wait a minute.
I be in the gym wilding.
You actually listen to Uncle Murder?
I fuck with Uncle Murder.
You know what though? What that is though? That's
Whoa!
honestly that
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's that Detroit player, man. It's funny because if I'm in the gym, I'm listening to the Spinners.
Yeah.
You know, I'm listening to the
Detroit
Spinners.
history is so rich. I swear, when I was a kid, I wanted to be from Detroit because my grandma showed me the movie Temptations, right? And I loved everything about Detroit. I loved Barry Gordy. I wanted to be a part of it. I actually went to go visit Detroit. That's how bad I wanted to be from this place. I went to the Black Ski Weekend and stuff like that. You have to stop in Detroit for a while, and I was fascinated with everything, especially with Beverly Hills Cop Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
He was from Detroit and stuff, like some of the coldest players from Detroit. So shout out to Detroit. I'm y'all cousin. Y'all gotta accept me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no boss right now, but it's coming.
It's not too far fetched, man. You know, we might be able to bring something to Detroit one day.
It's funny you say that though, as far as like the Temptations and etc. I literally grew up around the corner from Motown.
Oh man, that's
Hitsville,
good.
USA.
That's cool. That's cool, man.
On Edison between 12th and Byron.
That's
man.
cool,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting at right there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I love that rich history they got, man. Like, you know, I'm also a history major, and I used to love to learn about the Motor City and what happened when they took GMC away and stuff like that. So I know my history. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he has a story.
Hey, we know you know.
He do. That's how he got up here. I ain't gonna lie.
That's how he got up here.
He started elaborating. I thought it was a regular hood. Actually, he educated.
You know what I'm saying?
Smart.
You gotta expand your mind.
But so boom, you got through, high school. After high school, was it college or was that military? Like how did?
No, so I went to college first.
Okay.
I went to college. I went to Eastern Michigan University.
Dope.
I paid out of pocket. I didn't have student loans, or anything. So like I said,
How you paid for that?
grinding. I slept in my car the first half of the semester.
You was working?
Working 3 jobs. Yes, sir. Working 3 jobs. End up, grinding hella hard at Radio Shack. I was making $30 a phone.
That was my place.
I love Radio Shack. I was getting paid.
That was my place.
And there's 6 figures at Radio Shack.
Yeah, I love that
18
Radio
years
Shack.
old. Like, man, when I talk about the hustle, right? I mean, and when I get into my background, it'll kind of, bring it together. But like, I just always had that hustle since I was a kid. So it was like, all right, to pay for college just to get out the block. Like you said, it was the military for you, and it ended up being the military for me eventually. But for the first couple of years, I was paying out of pocket doing my college thing, working 3 jobs, working on campus, working at a Speedway gas station, working at Radio Shack, making $30 a phone, booming 60 phones a month.
Talking that language.
Hey, what niggas was breaking them?
Man, look, when I saw these
That's
phones,
a lot of phones.
man, when my manager first told me, hey, $30
I need
a phone,
another phone.
Because I used to work at Branch. I know exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah.
You selling phones.
The sales pitch.
Yeah, they get you with them numbers. So I'm pretty sure with him, he like, shit, I'm trying to be the top salesman. I'm
Man,
trying
look,
to get the
let me
sentence
tell you,
bonus.
you don't need a brick.
Uh-huh.
You don't need a brick.
Go to Radio Shack.
This a nigga from Detroit telling you this, so you know it's real.
Need a brick. Hey,
That is BMF land.
let me be real here. If you started with a brick, you started with a brick. But you don't need a brick, my guy.
Right.
All right, you don't need a brick. All you need is this. All right.
Crazy. You know what's dope is, shout out to Geechee Gotti. That's how me and him kind of connect, is coming from, wherever we come from, but then having that business mindset of you don't have to do whatever.
Yeah.
And that's what he preaches that. So I think that's why the trio works.
Yeah. I rock with Geechee.
I ain't gonna get into particulars, but it was like, as he likes to say, he's a shrewd businessman. So it's a lot of things he's saying. I'm like, damn, I don't know how this gonna go over. And then we'll get on the 3-way call, and Geechee be like, I understand that. That's big. Okay, cool. But dope. College, Then you went to the military.
Yeah.
What branch?
Navy. And that's pretty much essentially how I ended up running into the good brother Fred here through the service, a military sneakerheads. Was doing our thing like back in the day. But ended up transitioning. Did about 2 years in college.
Dope.
At that point in time, I was like, look, man, I ended up meeting my college sweetheart, which was my wife for 12 years and the mother of my kids. I lost her unfortunately a few years ago.
Rest in peace.
But again,
My condolences, bro.
we that was my college sweetheart. We ended up bumping off to the military because it was like, what we gonna do here? We was looking at life. We was trying to be stable, wanted to raise a family and things of that nature. And I was like, look, man, where I'm coming from, I only know 1 or 2 things. You get a job or you get a brick. Which one you gonna do? At that point in time, I sat down with my lady and was just like, what we gonna do here? She said we got to do things the right way. She told me the sort of lifestyle she wanted. She wanted a husband. She wanted kids. That white picket fence. When it got that white picket fence, so I joined the military. Gave me a little bit of discipline. That's what really instilled in me that I really ain't need a brick.
There you go.
That's what instilled in me that I really ain't need it. So you don't need the military. First, let me say that to you guys. You don't need the military, but what you need is discipline, and that's what the military gave me.
How long were you in there for?
I was in the military for 3.5 years before I ended up getting injured. I was injured in a line of duty. Then I did 2 years on pretty much like medical rehabilitation.
Okay.
And I had a reconstructive surgery on my leg due to my injury. Spent a couple of years learning how to walk again at that point. They told me I'd never be able to run again.
You run it.
Now I could play ball.
You running circles around these
basketball
niggas.
tourney on the way. We're going to talk about that.
You running circles around these niggas, man. Salute to you, bro.
I'm all out, but for sure.
You know what I'm saying? You ever thought about
Yeah, a little bit in there.
a formal
That's the ice.
a formal mentorship?
Yeah, so I mentor young brothers all around the country, and if I'm gonna be real, all around the world. I'm internationally known as Q. So I got mentees in Singapore, mentees in Japan, I got mentees in Australia, mentees in Japan. I don't know if I mentioned that before. Most of my mentees are here, and if I'm gonna be real, my closest mentee is going to be my little brother.
Nice.
You know, obviously you got to pour back into your family. You know, you got to pour back into your family. But I got mentees internationally. I have footprints internationally. We doing what we got to do to make these moves and to make sure that you know, we not no suckers and we standing still.
What my goddamn pen so I can sign up?
Hey, you guys looking for an industry, logistics, my guy.
So boom, I mean, obviously, you know, boom, from there to military to where you are now. I wanted to ask you, did you foresee yourself becoming a successful businessman back when you was at Radio Shack? But I think I know the answer to that because you were selling 90 phones or 60 or whatever a month.
Yes, sir.
So you foresaw yourself becoming the man you are now?
I foresaw myself becoming the man I am now well before that. When I was a kid coming out of foster care and everybody had gave up on me. When I was a kid growing up on the block as the stepchild.
I like
you know what I'm saying? I believed in myself well before that. I was one of the only people walking around saying I'm gonna lead this city. You know, I'm gonna lead this city, and that's what pushed my elevation to go to college, pay out of pocket, do what I had to do to get outside of this cycle, right? Because I know what's on me, but I also know what's in me. You know what I'm saying?
And Battle Rap, she's too sharp. You too sharp. I'm gonna give you a dab. I'm gonna grab you from right here. I'm gonna grab the collar. I'm gonna grab the collar.
You know,
that was a haymaker.
every now and then I come across, we've had this conversation, I come across a person to where it's like, I'm gonna cherish and I'm gonna polish this relationship.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Anything you really care about, it's gonna take patience and time. We just were talking about that, and you have to be patient and polish it, right?
Yes, sir.
It's crazy because our mindset is similar, you know, and you know, it's supposed to be a 3-minute conversation, it'll be 30.
Yes, sir. All the time, man.
And what you just said, that's why you probably was like, but I said it because you just said that.
Yes, sir.
I said, bro, it's not on you, it's in you, bro.
Yes, sir.
You know, when you shared your story with me, and you just said that, so I'm like, this is something he probably been saying.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So respect. That's big. I mean, and I was just telling one of the guys I mentor too is like, choose what relationship you're going to take care of. Like, some of them should fall off your shoulder if it's not the right energy. Don't waste your time with useless conversations. Entertain them if it's you know, business or you need to, but choose what conversation. I remember, I don't know who said this to me or where I heard it, but somebody was like, yo, you know, the wrong conversation to get you 20 years.
Facts.
You weren't even doing nothing, but you chose to entertain this guy who got 3 bodies.
Facts.
You talking to him, he got the feds on him.
Now
you minding your business.
Yeah.
Somebody come to your job, hey, I saw you talking to for a long time. Come with me.
Yes, sir.
Now that's just from the street level. In life, you need to move like that.
Yes, sir.
Useless conversations, the older you get, you don't got time for that.
Yes, sir.
You really don't. Like, be a man, be a woman, grow the fuck up, and stop having useless conversations.
I like that.
Stop being scared to not entertain it. And if they take it the wrong way,
Let it go.
What they saying right now? Stand on business, right?
Stand on business.
Stand on business. You stand on business. You stand on business. Good business, bad business. You standing on it, no matter what.
Exactly.
If you're around individuals that cannot progress you,
Right.
that cannot elevate you,
Right.
that is standing on business by removing yourselves from that circle. You're only as good as those that you have around you.
Wow.
It's definitely environment.
You dropping all
Like,
type of gems, brother.
Even earlier when you said that you left where you were, and on top of discipline that gave you more insight to grow, I 100% agree with that, because I don't really speak about this. I know I tell you guys crazy stories, but I committed a crime like a long time ago. Relax.
How cold?
What happened?
And after that, I didn't go to jail or anything. It was like one of those things where they scare you into pleading guilty. You know what I mean?
You ain't tell, did you?
No, it was just me.
She's a civilian. She can tell. She's a civilian.
That's my sister. She gotta tell me.
Civilians can't snitch. That's facts.
The point
can,
is,
yeah,
I
for
took
sure.
it and it went on my record. And after that, I was scared to apply anywhere because I just felt like my name was tarnished. And it took me leaving California to basically have the confidence to do other things. And then after that, it was like one thing after the other just started falling into place. So I felt like once I left that environment and all those people that kept me in that circle of doing bad things, everything grew from there. So I always advocate for leaving your...
I'm out, but I moves. That's growth right there.
I like that. You move from there. And I like how you touched on how staying in that environment, people can make you feel like, you know,
there's nothing else for
there's
you.
nothing else for you.
Right.
You're going to keep me held to my mistake. You know what I'm saying? I'm very upset that you committed a crime.
I like it.
They had to hold it.
I like it. I like
Don't worry, that's getting clipped. That's getting clipped up.
because my favorite person to be around is somebody who understands what it is to appreciate what it ain't no more.
Right.
Because when you be around people who don't know how you could handle them right now, because they ain't never been through shit, they take you for granted.
Facts.
It's like,
Facts.
I'm a patient person, but it took me to get like this. But you hang around enough people who like just that's just Fred, man. He gonna understand. Like nigga, I'll ball you up.
I will ball you up for real.
You know what I'm saying? It's like how the saying goes, right? You don't know how much violence it took to be this peaceful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Say that. That's
To
like
be this peaceful.
Yeah.
Don't know how much
Sometimes
violence it took to
those,
be this
those
peaceful.
individuals that's being peaceful.
I'm gonna tweet that right now.
But when you come across a person who
You said it. You know
when you
what I'm
come across a
saying?
person who think like that, you got it. What I just said, you gotta cherish and polish that relationship. Because there's somebody you can grow old with, who not gonna cross you, who not gonna disrespect you. They're gonna tell you things from their heart, and it's from a logical, I care about you standpoint.
Yeah.
Because
It's for your best interest.
it's for your best interest. Because they don't want to come out of body and be this person either. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, even when I'm with my kids, they older now. But when I used to
tweeted that for real.
when my kids used to get out of line, man, I remember when I would give them a whooping. I remember like I would need to go into the next room and just decompress. Because like, damn, like. And it's the same thing when I get into a crazy argument. If I allow myself to go to 10, I'm not me for like a day or two. So I'd rather be peace. I'd rather just have this conversation. If it's not logical, if I see you just too emotional, but all right, you got it. You know, I've won enough to let you get. I've won enough in my life to let you get the W.
That's that Bruce Banner.
You know what I'm saying? I've won enough in my life. I've been popular. I've had the girls. I've had the whatever the situation. To let somebody get it.
No, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
you think
facts.
you won, but you really.
Well, God's still dealing with me. I ain't gonna tell you no truth.
I'm really leaving you right there.
God's still dealing with me. I'm the type that'll punch you in your face for talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like,
you saw the episode. I ain't gonna say the.
you know what I'm saying?
Episode 3.
Fred is a mentor to me. He tell me, Mike, you gotta calm down. You know, he had these conversations, him and Coco, you know what I'm saying, meeting brothers like yourself. You know, it actually calms me down because I have a lot of anger still bestowed inside myself from the ways I grew up and the things that I encountered. You feel me? But when I surround myself with good people like this right here, I tell myself, act man, be good.
And you know what's facts about that, good brother? There's a saying that I learned from my father a long time ago, and it stuck with me all throughout my life. There's two types of people in this world: victims and victors. Which one are you?
Well, this man got a tote.
Victims or victors?
I'm gonna grab this one.
Hey, so you know I used to rap, right? My stage name was Metaphor. I'm full of them. I'm full of metaphors.
We can't get a 16 right now.
Maybe we'll say that for the next podcast. I'll drop a 16 for you for the next podcast. But no, facts. You're either a victim or you a victor. Which one is you? And that all comes down to perspective. Even if you're the victim, are you gonna come out victorious? Or are you gonna take that L?
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you just like this: if you take 2 L's and put them together, you get a W. You see what I'm doing? You see what I'm doing here?
All right, man.
So you know what I'm saying? It's all about the mindset.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's all about the mindset. Are you a victim or are you a victor? And if you're a victor, you're victorious, my guy. What L is that? All you seeing is a W. You feel what I'm saying? All losses are geared towards a win.
Towards a victory. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All losses are geared towards a win. There's only been one team that was undefeated, and that was the Patriots. And what they do, they lose in the big game.
Right.
They lose in the big game. Don't be so caught up on those losses. Turn it to a W, baby.
There we go.
Love it.
I just want to say, if you see me in battle rap and I say something like that,
Hey, you got it. Hey, you got it. You got it.
He gonna hop right on that stage.
I said,
straight out the
is you
gate.
a victim? Victorious. Is you victorious?
Nigga, Q gonna be there like,
Yeah.
That line. Right.
I'm smooth with
you gonna
it.
get him back in the
You know what I'm
booth.
saying? 'Cause
Then
you
you
know-
gonna make him rap. He gonna get him be like, nigga, Mike, I made you, nigga. That was
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's something we do. Just was I on cue? You feel me? See that's smart. See what you did?
fire.
That's real.
Yeah, that's why he'll be on stage.
Oh, here you go.
We might need to get him for them.
That's right. He on stage.
Yeah, we need to get him on stage.
I'm bringing him out.
Yeah.
He out here rapping. So, fire though, bro. You know, I appreciate the opportunity to get to know you in that level. I want to touch on one more thing, pause, before we go forward.
There you go,
Right?
the ball.
Yes, sir.
My thing is,
Yeah, to preface that.
I want to know, right? I want to know, what are your expectations for the M3S3 Riot Weekend?
What are my expectations for the M3S3 Riot?
And why did you choose to get involved?
All right, I'm gonna tell you why I chose to get involved, right? Because it's gonna be fucking nuts, right? So make sure y'all get that Eventbrite Light. You go ahead and you pre-order your pay-per-view. You get in here, we're gonna have some of the best names on this card right now. We're gonna have some of the best basketball. It's gonna be competitive. There's gonna be talking, but it's gonna be love, right? So that's the reason why I got involved.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I got involved. We got high energy going on right here, right? We got high energy. But not only do we got high energy, we got high results. We got a team that's gonna come out on the end of this that's gonna be $10,000 to $25,000 richer, right? We got a rapper that's gonna come out on the end of this that's gonna come out the champ at this M3S3 Riot tournament. And this is gonna be the first one. It's the first of its kind. There's room for us in this industry here. There's room for us. And we're gonna make room. As they like to say, Portobello, because we got mushroom.
Yeah.
It's Portobello because we got mushroom.
We got mushroom.
You know what I'm saying? There's
He's just
mushroom
dropping all
out
type
here.
of ball.
Can't wait to hear this 60.
Yeah, he about to come out.
There's cannabis. There's mushroom out here. And I'm going to tell you this. Whether we get Geechee on the card or whether we just got Geechee overseeing the card, right? I'm going to tell you that man is top 3 in this industry. He's top 3 in this industry, right? And I'm talking dead or alive. I'm talking the last 20, 30 years. We got to get that man on stage. We got to get that man on stage. The fans want to see it.
Especially
Fans
here
want
in
to see
Florida.
Calico.
We love him.
Right? We got a couple other guys that say, I'm not going to drop no names. I'm already dropping too much.
Come on.
I'm dropping too much. I'm going to be quiet. But I'm going to say, we trying to get the fans what they want to see. We're trying to get the people what it is that they want to hear out here. And not only that, we're going to have a good, entertaining event. And it's going to be all love. It's going to be all love. And that's why I got involved, because what it's about right here is men and women, kings and queens making moves, right?
Fucking right.
We just trying to push that movement.
Fucking right.
We're trying to push that movement in this battle rap industry, in this culture, right? A lot of times, especially from the outside looking in, it look like it's a lot of bad blood. We all making moves right now. And it doesn't matter if we up, if we down, if we got issues or if we don't. It's all about making moves at the end of the day, being successful, and we can all come together for that.
Love it.
And that's why I got involved, because it's about bringing everybody together, making moves and pushing something forward that's bigger than us, that's bigger than this culture, that's bigger than entertainment. You know, there's brothers and sisters out there that look like us, they yearning, they fiending for that message, they fiending for it. And we, and I mean all of us here, and everybody involved that's not here, we got the opportunity to do something great. We got the opportunity to move a group, a base of people, to be at the forefront of it. And that's what the fuck we gonna do.
That's what the fuck we gonna do.
I tell you what, I appreciate
It's a riot, baby.
It's a riot. It's a motherfucking
Shout out
riot.
to fucking Gotti.
You know what I'm saying?
To that.
You feel me?
I appreciate you, bro.
Coco, baby, drink that.
I know when you first had reached out, and I was willing to have you involved without knowing anything.
Yeah.
Because you always been a solid stand-up dude, and that's why I tell people relationships matter. Say I would have fucked him over. On something small, I don't know. Back then when I was doing the sneakerhead confession shit, so I want to say you bought some kicks from me, and I charged you way over the price, and you knew it, but you just bought it because you fuck with me. But in your head, you be like, I ain't fucking Fred though.
Yeah.
I always been stand up. You always been stand up.
Yes,
so
sir.
when I got the message, I was like, oh yeah, for sure. I don't know, whatever you want to do. You want to sell shoestrings? You good. But then when we talk, I'm like,
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
so.
Wait a minute.
Oh, you trying to do all, okay. No, let's go.
Yeah.
It just was icing on the cake.
Let's go.
I wanted cake without the icing, but you told me it had icing on it. But then you tell me the cake had icing. I'm going to take you, I didn't know you could afford the icing. Let's do the icing too then. Cherries too, all that shit. Let's go. So, you know, the cherry on top. It's a bar.
Do you put cherry
I'm alright too. No, I don't.
gotta get him on
saying the cherry on top. Like,
He been on stage enough times. He heard
We
enough.
gotta get him at the front.
Yeah.
Get some of these bars out.
so, at the end of the day, I just want to say thank you for being a solid individual. Thank you for, seeing what, we had going and saying, listen, man, I think I can make this bigger. I salute you heavily for that because, I don't get that a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was just shout out to Lil Mike. Shout out to Charleston White. I was just with him too. I meant to say that.
Sir.
Yeah.
That nigga said, yeah, 5 times to say no. He like, yeah. Nah, homie, nah. I feel bad for this kid. Dad, can I go outside? Yeah. Nah, homie. Go in the back like, damn.
Yeah. Nah, do your homework.
But I was just talking to this dude named Lil Mikey, a YouTuber. He got this shit where it's like one celebrity versus 20 girls.
I know him. He been going crazy lately.
Right, that's him.
Yeah, he
so,
been going crazy.
I was talking
Shout
to
out
him.
to Lil Mikey.
I was talking to him about the same thing. Like, you don't come across men and women who want to show love like that a lot. Cause he a younger guy, so he's wrapped up on, how the younger guys talk about hating. Like, niggas hating on me, all that. It's like cool to say.
Yeah.
So I was telling him like, listen, don't have an average mindset. That's average.
Yes, sir.
Don't be surprised when you receive hate. Understand it. Almost feel sorry for
Come
him.
with the territory.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Definitely.
oh, okay, I see what you see what I am. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't be like, oh, these niggas hating. No, that's average conversation. You know what I'm saying? When I talk to you, I don't think I use the word hater.
No.
So it's like, but when you come across a person who's showing love, what I said at the beginning, polish that relationship,
Yes, sir.
cherish that, because over appreciate that, because that don't happen a lot. You know what I'm saying? The hate and the people, blah, that happens all the time, so let it roll off your shoulder and overstand it. The person who's hating don't even understand what they got going on. They
sir.
confused.
Yes, sir.
So don't be a part of the confusion. You know what I'm saying? So with you, I overstand that.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's why I overly appreciate and show you that love.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
Because outside of, whatever it is we got going on business-wise, we brothers. Right? We
I
brothers.
fucks
We
with
brothers
that.
first.
don't
I fucks with that.
We brothers first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I see what it is that you got going. I see what platform it is that you've pushed. I see how hard you front face, how hard you get out here, how hard it is that you grind. This is the face of grind right here. If you look at grind in the dictionary, you're going to see Fred. All right? M3S3 Fred, that's what you're going to see right here, because this guy does everything possible to get everything done.
And everybody around them.
Yes, sir. There's nobody around this brother that's not happy. There's nobody around this brother that's not satisfied. And if there is a brother or a sister that cannot be happy or satisfied, we got the good brother Fred here. He gonna make whatever need to happen to get it done.
Right.
To get it done. And we can just keep it frank here. Within the 24 hours before this podcast we had going up here, we had some shaky things that was potentially going to come in between some of these things happening. And this is what I mean. We got the good brother right here that does everything possible to make it work. There is no such thing as incompletion when it comes to the good brother Fred. So I just want you guys to know, when men make moves, sucker stand still. When that come out, when that's being said, that's coming behind the man right here.
Right.
That's coming behind the man right here, because that brand ain't a brand without the man that's pushing it. And that's facts.
I'm about to take another one.
Damn.
That's going to
That was so fire. I want to stop the pod. We got mad shit to talk about. I ended like that. God damn. I appreciate that though, bro, for sure. I didn't understand.
Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck though. My son is a streamer on YouTube. We done talked about this. He got mad subscribers. He be getting mad views doing what it is that he do, and I support that like crazy. He's 9. My son's 9, man. He has 1,000 subscribers.
Wow.
He's 9.
Wow, that's
He got a YouTube play button.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? He's 9 with a YouTube play button.
Explain. You know what that is?
No.
That's a plaque.
What
You
that
know
is,
like you did?
You gotta have a certain amount of subscribers before you get that play button. Basically, what I'm saying is that my
Plaque they
son,
send you.
if my son went 9, he could monetize his work. You know, and he could monetize his work.
At 9 years old.
At 9, my son's putting in grind that, and it's deeper than just the videos that he's doing. He's in the movie, he's in the writing, he's in the everything, right? And it's funny. I'm gonna shout out PJ on the camera. Y'all can't see PJ, but PJ is my son's instructor. Right? And she does everything that she can in her power to help my son become who it is that we expect him to be in the future. Don't be surprised if my son ends up being like the next Spike Lee. And he's been envisioning that since he was a kid. He wants to go to Yale. His Yale is paid for. He's going to go to Yale.
That's dope.
You know, my son's going to go to Yale. And these are the vibes and the intentions we need to be putting into the universe.
Man, all my daddy gave me was a pistol and told me how to
Hey, your daddy gave you a pistol? Hey, I'll take it.
Oh, I told you that.
Take it.
My daddy ain't teach me how to fish. He taught me how to rob. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I commend and give you even more respect. You feel what I'm saying? Hearing fathers that's inside, like the father inside the household is very important.
It's necessary.
So very important.
Necessary.
You know what I'm saying? So to hear that you're backing your child in all these areas, you see how you gave a pro and a con. Yes, I want my kid to go outside to touch grass. However, my kid is inside being proactive. He's doing something that can actually take him further. This is a reason why he's not outside.
Yes, sir.
Some people, kids are inside, like mine,
Just
watching others, like your child on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? They're not learning them. They just watching a child open up toys. I thought that was the most asinine shit ever. Like you literally.
Boy, they got so many guys like
what's
that.
funny? That's where my son got the idea from. Watching the kid open up Paw Patrol toys.
Wow.
That's where he got the idea from.
And decided to capitalize.
And decided to capitalize.
I like
And then he got the father who gonna give him the tools to do it.
That part. Because that's what matters. Is there access? Right? You could be a loving, doting father. And I'm not taking nothing away from you if you don't have it all. Right? But is there access? And the thing that I pride myself on being able to provide my children is access. It was something that I yearned for early on, was the access, because here I am, this super bright kid. I graduated as salutatorian from my school.
Wow.
You know, top 2. You know,
All right, guess what? So what's a salutatorian? I ain't gonna do what you do.
A salutatorian.
I don't know what that is.
A salutatorian is right under a valedictorian.
Okay, I know valid.
I had a 31 ACT. I could have went Ivy League.
Damn.
But I didn't have a parent
to push you.
To push that.
You the tools.
You know, to just know that he got 31 ACT. You know, he scored 1,500 on his ACTs. This kid can go Ivy League and I have to pay for school. I went to college 30 minutes away from my hood. And paid out of pocket. Wow. It's about the access. If I could have sent myself to Yale, who knows who I would be right now. I'm a 7-figure guy now. Maybe I'm 10-figure then.
Is it hate that I'm glad you ain't do that because I wouldn't have met you?
No, we would have met regardless because I met you before that.
Nigga friend, yo.
we met.
You gotta leave with honesty.
I mean, and I appreciate leaving with honesty, but when we go back, me and you go back, what, 2013? 2014?
I started sneakerhead 2012, so yeah.
Yeah, 2013, 2014. So that was gonna be, that's history.
But if you would have went to there, you wouldn't have went to the military.
No, I was going military no matter what.
Oh, okay.
No matter what, because considering, you know, like I said, my accessibility. I created accessibility for myself. But if I had accessibility, maybe not, we wouldn't have met. But I'm gonna tell you this, I think we would have, because I'm attracted to grind. And I would have seen that. You can't knock this man's grind here. You can't knock this pod's grind here. And it don't matter if you was attached on the inside or if you was attached on the outside. Seeing this on the outside, hey, Joe Budden, what you doing? What you doing, Joe? Jeff T, what you doing?
Jeff T.
Y'all letting me sit here.
Come on.
Y'all letting me sit here. If you would get attached to this grind, if you would see the grind that's behind this, you would get behind the movement, you would see what's really transpiring, and it's something different than just today. It's generational. This movement's deeper than the podcast. It's deeper than the basketball tournament. It's deeper than Geechee Gotti and these guys coming through. It's deeper than that. This is about base level stuff. This is about these guys in Chicago, in Detroit, in Memphis. You know, wherever these guys are at, understanding that there are brothers and sisters out here that look like us, that understand that being stagnant is death.
It's not an option.
Stagnant it's not an option. You're right, Coco. It's not an option. The only option is success. It's being successful. I don't need this suit to be successful. I don't need this tie to be successful. You will catch me some other time when I'm not looking like this, right? It don't matter if I got on the hoodie, if I got on the t-shirt. Success is defined by what's in you, not what's on you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I like
The shirt make you look good.
Yeah.
That's why
The suit definitely made.
You know that scene from Men in Black when he was like, you know the difference between me and you?
Right.
I look good and shit. Yeah, I make this shit look good. Yeah.
Come on.
You know, and I make this look good, but it's hard work. It's stressful nights. It's pressure, right? Pressure make diamonds.
Yeah.
Pressure create diamonds.
That's facts.
That's fact.
And you just a diamond in the rough. Grind. You don't need this tie. You don't need that brick. What you need is you already got it. It's in you. It's not on you. Man, make moves, suck and stand still.
That's the name of the episode. It's not in you. It's on you.
It's not in you.
That's the name of the
It's not on you.
episode.
It's in you.
That's so fire.
You know what I'm saying? It's not on you.
I don't know
it's in you.
because if we make it the title, they ain't gonna click though. They go, oh, they did.
So you gonna make it something catchy?
It's always something catchy. What was the last one?
Randall, we're gonna do this. Randall.
Are you a victor or a victim? You know
That's so.
what I'm saying?
I click on that,
Are you a victim when you're a victim?
I would.
I would do that too.
but the masses they be like, oh, hey, wait,
They might not
some
get that.
motivation.
They might not get that.
But it's motivation.
It's more like, yo,
people click on motivation.
The caption that they click on.
I'm
like,
seeing a dude with a suit next to Fred.
Coco
in the room.
Coco showed up in the road. They
the-
clicking on that title.
Hey, wait, hold on. We have
Oh, see, so that means she 50% naked?
Hey, she no.
Click.
She got
dressed underneath though.
She got her
that'll
prize.
make somebody click.
She got her plies on.
She just
man.
pulled
We
a
had to Rick
surprise.
with it.
Come on,
I saw the road. I had to do it.
We had to Rick with
So
it.
let me
We pulled up to that
let
song,
me
actually.
Yeah, we did.
to the wrong exit.
No, we're not talking
pulled
about
up.
Wait, we're not talking
Okay,
about
we ain't
that.
gonna talk about it. So I'm gonna talk about it anyway.
Yeah.
We pulled up, right? She playing, ran up. She first off, everybody life in danger.
Yeah.
Did you see what she was doing?
Yeah, I'm talking about-
One hand here,
driving?
one hand trying to record.
Oh, Coco, you driving?
And she looking at this camera on the road. Ran off on the floor twice. Why we pull up to the wrong hotel?
Y'all went to the Marriott.
Pull up to the Ritz Carlton at the wrong hotel. It's the Aria.
Y'all was at the Orient. Y'all
Yeah.
was way out the way.
Okay, in my defense, it said Ritz Carlton this way. So I turned in, it was like Aria.
We thought we was about to pull up
She
to
was
the.
lost too. It wasn't just me. Okay?
We looked like we was about to pull up to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's house because we were driving for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we just ended up
Longest
at a
driveway
stoplight.
ever.
Like, hold on, where we at?
Yeah.
That explains the 15 minutes away 30 minutes ago.
Come on.
Okay,
Come on.
but-
Yo, don't never tell Fred how far you is. He gonna type it to you.
Yeah, I gotta keep
Yo,
it
we
updated.
15 minutes out. Oh, we 15 minutes out?
That's
I was like, why
but you know, communication with me is important.
That's CPT.
Come on. I blame the person to my left, but I ain't gonna point at nobody.
We was just outside figuring things out.
Mike, this one for you.
Talk to me.
How you know if somebody really want to fight you or if they just...
You see the Wells episode?
How you know somebody really want to fight you or if they just woofing?
Why he pull his glasses
To
on,
me,
like-
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna put my glasses off for this.
Okay.
Right. You know, to me, if you really want to fight, I can kind of feel it and sense it on you if you pussy or not. I'm gonna bring it out you if you pussy or not, to be quite honest with you, because I've been through a lot of street fights. And I can look a man in his eyes and see if you really bout that or not. And if you're not bout that, I'm gonna still swing on you. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't even sparing.
Because the thing is, you already took me there, and I know for a fact I gotta let this energy go. I gotta set a standard. You feel what I'm saying? Penitentiary rules are in effect. That's how I was raised. A lot of my family members, they went to the penitentiary and stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying? We actually fought each other and stuff like that, and it's not gratifying. That it's just like that's how I was raised. You feel me? So if you invade my space, I'll punch you in the face.
No, that's facts.
Ooh, that's a bar.
You can't get in my bubble.
You invade my space, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
You know what I'm saying? So like tightening up your jaws, clenching your fists, you already there.
Pulling up your pants.
You know what I'm saying? I took classes before when I was younger. I've been in combat classes since I was 4 years old. Karate, boxing, kickboxing.
Don't mess with Mike.
Hell no. Hey, nowadays you never know. Like this motherfucker might be.
I mean, you got a bodyguard.
Skinny. You know what I'm saying? This person might be. Nowadays they might be skinny, short. And you're like, I'm about to lay this nigga out, and they know MMA.
But see, the thing is,
that nigga touch your temple, you shut down.
That's why you never underestimate an opponent, because the thing is, you can kind of analyze. You know what I'm saying? Fred is a big guy. I'm already analyzing like, yo, I don't really want to fight Fred. But I'm already looking where I'm gonna knock his ass out of. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking. That's me being the fighter that I am. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna diffuse it first. Right. I ain't gonna be pussy, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, okay, you really want to fight?
Right.
If you really want to fight, I already look past you. That's me. That's the gladiator inside me. I already look past your face. I'm already thinking about putting your shit through a wall or on the floor. Like, that's me. I'm sorry. I'm violent. I don't care.
You ever back down from a fight?
Never.
You never been pushed ever?
I've been jumped by 8 dudes, man. Never.
I've been jumped mad times.
I came back.
You never gave it up. Like, you got it.
No.
Every time you went in. I know you. You ran down the hallway.
If I'm fighting and I'm losing, we fighting again.
Yeah.
That's how I was raised. Like, we fighting again. I'm fighting until you, like, bitch, I'm fighting until I win.
We fighting until submission.
Like, exactly. Like,
a nigga like that would make you say, they don't need, that's what, if you got the rep like that, like, I don't trying to keep fighting this nigga. I don't even want to fight.
You can't go skating beefing with a nigga like this.
Right. No.
He gonna catch you skating.
He gonna be there. That's the on a date.
That's
like,
yo,
Mike, come on.
The type
Again?
of,
I mean, skate with my girl, man. Mike don't give a fuck.
Nah, come on. Let's get it.
You know, niggas done fought multiple times. Like, you know what I'm saying? God bless his soul. I had a nemesis. Yo, me and this nigga used to always fight when we see each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was on site. So it don't matter where we was at. In front of the principal, in front of the schoolhouse, we have to fight.
On site.
You know what I'm saying? It had to be like that. That's how I grew up and raised. I'm a product of my environment. I ain't ashamed to say that. God's still dealing with me.
Could you ever date a stripper?
Perfect. That's the segue Fred way.
Segue to Fred.
Goddamn, you quick with that shit, ain't you?
He said,
He quick with that one. No.
why not?
I would never date a stripper because I'm a serious individual. When I date, I'm serious. I date for marriage. I would never marry a stripper. I would never marry an OnlyFans model. Nothing against you ladies that's stripping and OnlyFans, it just wouldn't work with me. Like, we could be cool. We could have a good time. Like, I get on your OnlyFans.
Your support.
I support. You know, you say I support. But like, when it come down to that ring, it's just a little bit different for me. You know, like I couldn't have my kids getting bullied because their mom on a.
Right.
I like that.
That's just too much. Like, I was bullied myself, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? Like, people.
At least you gave an example of a bigger picture to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just judging them. What do you mean? You know?
Yeah, I was getting flamed for being, you know, like bummy. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's way better than being flamed for like your mama titties on.
I seen a meme of a kid, right? This shit is so hilarious. He would bully another kid, had his face to the wall. He say, "Tell your mom to put up more anal." Like, oh no, can't do that.
What was that on?
That was the body. It's also, you know, Twitter. Twitter is like the new XXX.
That was like a movie or something.
Yeah.
Coco.
Yeah.
I need you to answer this. I need you to answer it honest like you usually do. Does a woman's sex drive...
Ooh, I'm waiting on this one. Go ahead and answer.
Does a woman's sex drive depend on how you treat her?
Absolutely.
explain
I
that.
feel like that. Well, hold on.
You see the woman with that's the one who got it.
I think it depends on the woman. I would say for most women who aren't just out there having sex to have sex. So in another pod, I said there's a lot of women nowadays just as quick as a man's trying to take you home at the club.
You trying to clean that up?
No, I'm not.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm adding to it.
Oh,
So
fine.
I'm saying like those type of women, no, I don't feel like you need to mentally stimulate them first because they're easy.
They ready for that.
Right, that's what they're looking for. So when they get ghosted, this is what I don't understand about those type of women though. When they get ghosted after, it is unbeknownst to me, like I do not understand why they act surprised. Like I'm confused about that. So y'all need to figure that out. But for more
They only gonna ghost you if it ain't fire.
That snapper ain't snapping.
Yeah, if it was fire, you're not gonna get ghosted.
Facts.
so okay, so you guys feel like if you took a woman home on the first night that she could still be wife?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait a minute. You trying to trick us.
I think hold on.
What I miss?
Hold on.
Let me ask a good question.
I'm gonna speak on that though. I feel like if you take a woman home the first night and you clap, that still is what could be wifey potential.
Facts, I'm with you.
I do.
I'm late, but I'm with you on that.
I'm with you. I mean,
Because you clapped the
yes.
first night don't mean that she not wifey material.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
And I didn't think like that till I left where I was from.
I clapped my wife the first day that I took her home.
See? And that's his wife. Clap first night. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
I waited like 30 days
Waited
for my wife. Yeah, we was like 30 days.
I didn't wait.
I met her on her birthday, and we became official on like Valentine's Day.
Y'all was friends first.
Nah, I met her on her birthday and told her I knew we was gonna get married.
That's fine.
When I met her.
Fine.
No,
Also-
that's a no. Boy.
Also though,
No, when somebody that's real. If somebody say that,
you just know.
You just
It was
know.
like love at first sight, like real talk.
I said that and got divorced, but I felt like that. I had felt like that before. I'm just listen. That's why when he said that, I know I've said that before. It ain't work, but I know what he's talking about. Like, yo, you about to,
That question you answered was kind of easy to answer though, Fred. Because every woman gonna feel like, yeah, it depends on how you treat me. If you treat a woman like trash, you're not getting no pussy. Unless you're a sadistic female that say, "Daddy slapped me around,"
Or she just ended that.
No, I don't agree. Okay, I don't agree with that because there are women out here. Sometimes I agree with you. Sometimes I agree with you.
You don't agree with. But you don't
But listen, hold on, you gotta understand, there's always a method to the madness. I might agree with you, but I ain't gonna do it on the pod for the attention. Just remember that. We'll talk off mic. I might come to you after, like, yo. On the pod, like, yo, bullshit. That hat is actually green. Dead ass red.
So you know.
So what I'm gonna say is, there are females though who get attracted to you by you being mean. That's like just the oldest formula.
Yeah.
It's like the Blueface situation.
Come on, man. Come on.
Like that's actually probably practice shit like that. You know, some females that feel like
High school?
Oh, he being mean.
High school, you be mean to them, they love you.
Last
You know what
week,
I'm saying?
Last week.
you be mean to them, they love you, man. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
It's almost like that
This
whole
last
law
week,
of
last
attraction.
no, I
in
mean,
your
like
feelings.
it's recent for me. Like
Oh, you did that.
they prefer you to be mean. They don't want you to be.
Yeah, I got some emotion. I got some emotion because, like, you feel what I'm saying? Oh, you being mean. Maybe he needs some pussy type shit like that.
Some sympathy.
This nigga some pussy.
You said earlier
That
that
works.
women are used to being complimented.
Okay.
What?
You know how you said earlier that women are used to being complimented so much that they don't appreciate or they don't even say thank you.
Right.
Things. I think that kind of goes into that a little bit because maybe those type of women do hear it so often that someone being nice to them is like, yeah, I hear that shit every day. So when you're standoffish and you're not paying them attention, they're like, oh, who was that?
What's up with that?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it's more
That shit works.
feasible, you know what I mean? For them to be like, okay, yeah, I want to do this.
I don't even like, for me personally, I don't like sometimes, and y'all know me, like I'm focused. Like I don't, even at these events, I don't
Like how you were saying
be
you guys-
entertaining nobody, or like when I'm at the gym, I don't want nobody talking to me.
Focus on the grind.
And that, hey, no, you know,
Yeah.
that's me not even trying to go at nobody. I think
It's the unattainable, I think, too.
Right.
Like how I was speaking about it earlier. Like a lot of women will seek married men for that same reason.
I'm not
Unattainable.
They seem
And
unattainable.
it's funny you say that because I kind
This
of
is
feel
what I
that
asked the villain.
in my own personal experience, you know, being a single father of 3 kids, you're a 7-figure guy. I get out and do everything that I can, you know. I would say, you know, if we're talking about the social media landscape or where we're at in this day and age, right? A lot of women would find me compatible with what it is that they're looking for.
Right.
But for me, I'm more focused on being like a father or like what it is my purpose is.
Right.
Right. And I find that in my experience that if you're more purposeful, you're more driven, you're not focused on a woman's attention,
It'll come to you.
you generate more of it.
More.
And that's what I end up dealing with. I deal with, I won't say a lot of women because I'm very reserved. Just like I am in business, you might not see my face a lot. And it's the same with women. I don't pop out a lot because I'm very reserved when it comes. I date to marry. I'm married at 19 years old. That's not common.
Well, that's early as shit.
Let's try to get BAH.
Yeah. I wouldn't even in the military yet, but it was about COVID.
Niggas marry anything in the military.
I will give you that.
Where you from? You single?
What's that paper?
I'm gonna give you 1,500.
This was my college sweetheart, and we were dual mill. She joined as well. You know, we were dual mill. But I've learned in my experience, right, being a guy that's more focused on the progression of my children, the progression of my estate, right, what it is that my imprint is on this world. I find myself, you know, for lack of better words, not focused on pussy.
Right?
Right? Not focused on pussy.
That's when we focus.
And when you're like that, it's like the pussy come to you. It's just thrown at you, right? Whenever I've never been a thirsty guy because, again, I chase relationships. I'm very relationship driven. I've been in 3 relationships my entire life. Now, I don't even do the
3 serious relationships.
3 relationships total.
I used to do
And they're all serious.
back in the day.
My wife, I was married to for 12 years, basically, before I lost her. And the one before that was my ex-fiance. Before that, I'm talking 16-year-old girlfriend.
So only 3 your whole life serious relationships, right?
Yes, sir.
So can you give me a rough estimate? What's your body count?
My body count?
This nigga Fred.
Fred is...
And you would have to give a rough estimate.
I actually...
It's the way he acts.
I know a rough estimate of my body count. So I'm very flirtatious, right? But I am not promiscuous. I'm not promiscuous at all. My body count is definitely under 20, more than likely under 15. I've been sexual since I've been 16.
Should have asked for the guess first. Like you always do.
My body count under 15 for sure. I was married at 19. I lost my virginity at 16. And I mean, if we on a podcast, I'm gonna be frank. You know, me and my wife's relationship was like open. My wife liked women. You know, so majority of that number is out. Yeah, my number was under 10 when I got married.
Wow.
You know, my number was under 10 when I got married.
See, ladies,
I'm not promiscuous at all.
That's
And
awesome.
if you're wondering, I'm not challenged in that department.
Swear and breathe, right? Let's cheers still.
bullshit.
All right.
Hey, listen, do you ever approach a bitch like, bitch, I'm worth 7 figures?
I've never approached a bitch in my life. I only approached one.
I know you said about like, I know the I'm gonna use that for you one day. Like, bitch, me and my dog feel
I will say this. I have told a woman I'm not going to tell you too many times.
Talk to him. Yeah, Coco.
I know who I am. I know who that's good. And it's not about money. Money don't make the man. The man make the money. I know what type of man I am, right? I don't got to be 7 figures. I've been 6 figures since I was 20 years old. I don't have to be a 7-figure man for you to recognize the man that's in front of you, right? Because I'm not a boy. You'll recognize the man in front of you. You're going to tighten up. You're going to get right or you're going to get left. It's either, which one is it?
I like that.
He been dropping on the ball.
You know, you made me think about what Charleston White says some shit, and of course he say like he say a lot of crazy shit. Charleston White say a lot of crazy shit, but sometimes it's something he say stick. And one thing that he said was the difference between, because he was like, I'm not gonna argue with no bitch. I'm not going back and forth with no bitch. He said a woman, when a real man, when a woman come in the room, he straighten up. He said, I'm not even about to talk to her like that. This real. That's a woman.
Yeah.
He said when it's a bitch there, You can tell they going back and forth. They like, you know, when a man see a woman, he's like, oh, I'm not. They straighten up. They sit up in their chair when a woman come in the room. You know, but when it's a, you know, they
even with the streets,
right?
When a real woman, you know, as the Wire used to say, a hat lady. You know what I'm saying? When a hat lady come in the room, everybody straighten up. We ain't even shooting at each other on Sundays.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Me and this dude got life and death beef with each other. A hat lady get in between that, and it's all up.
We good.
We good, right?
We good, Miss Jones.
We good, Miss Jones, right? So it's like, for me, I agree with Charleston when it comes to, and I agree with a lot of Charleston say. I'm gonna say this to the camera right here. A lot of times people like to say it's not the messenger, it's the message. How you deliver the message. This is what I want to say. Did the message fucking deliver or no? You know what I'm saying? Who gives a fuck about the messenger? Right. Did you get the message? And what Charleston, you know, echoes on that particular topic, I agree with him. When a real woman comes in the room, there was something, I didn't make this up. This is viral on Facebook right now. I just shared this recently. I don't want this caption to be mine. Real women know a submissive woman controls a man. And us as men here, we know that. A real woman controls a man. You got the keys, baby. Because you make my life easy. You make my life simple. You got the keys, baby. All you got to do is play your part at that point. A real submissive woman controls a man. I'm a 7-figure man, woman. And I'm going to tell you that you control me. It's all about you.
But what if what if she don't let you lead? You out.
It's not about letting me lead. If she is the type of woman that believes that she can lead over me,
she's not submissive.
If she's not submissive, you got it, coach.
Right.
If you are a woman that believes you could, like, what do you have a man in front of you to lead for if you're going to question everything that he has to say? Let me ask you this.
That she doesn't respect you at the end of the day.
It's not respect.
No woman's going to sit here and keep stepping to their man if they have all this respect and they understand what moves that they're making. They're going to submit naturally because that's their zone.
And she's not going to sit. She got this perfect.
Are you a submissive woman?
To the right person, yes.
See, now that's where I disagree.
Give me the qualities.
Disagree with that.
Give me the. Hold on, wait.
Here we go.
Give me the qualities. Give me the qualities of a man that you won't submit to. Give me five qualities.
That's fair. Let me give a notepad.
Give me 5 qualities of a man that you won't be submissive to.
I don't know if there's 5 that I can say off the top of my head, but the first thing that jumps out to me is just somebody who doesn't lead naturally. Like, everything is environmental. I say that a lot. Like, things are very circumstantial or based on the situation. So I can be, how we talked earlier, there can be a man that's solely logic. There can be a man that does everything based on feeling and emotion. And it really just depends on how they're moving. That's how I'm going to read into our relationship.
Now the people who watch this are going to say you ain't answering the question.
Why am I not answering?
I think she kind of answering it because I kind of agree with her. I originally disagreed, but I actually kind of agree. I believe what she's saying is that she's willing to let a man lead,
right?
Which in turn allows her to be her submissive self,
right?
But she is asking that man to demonstrate his leadership.
That's fire. Now, but where I'm trying to put, or where I'm trying to space the question is when I asked the question, when Mike said, "Let me get my notepad." Because the people who are clicking,
you notice I put my phone down.
He put it down. He be like, "Oh, she does that." That's okay. So since she can't do it, I want you to tell me. Yeah, I want you to. I'm about to go. I want you now. I want you.
All right. Yeah.
I want you to tell me 5 qualities of a woman.
That makes her submissive?
That makes her submissive?
No, that I worded how'd I word it to you? 5 qualities of a man that you won't be submissive for. Okay, so give me 5 qualities of a woman
that I won't be submissive for?
That you won't that you don't care to lead.
I think it's a proper question to even say be submissive for, because men submit to women too.
But you're not a submissive man.
I'm gonna be honest with
you. You're more of a.
I'm the leader.
Okay, so give me the 5. 5 qualities of a woman that you feel isn't worth trying to lead.
a lazy woman, a woman with no ambition, a whore.
Yeah, you want to be a prostitute?
That was capitalized, y'all.
I'm not.
She got ambition.
No, if she don't have ambition to be on the blade, you're still a whore.
The blade, you know,
You're doing your job. You gotta have.
It's in the blade. You know,
You gotta have some ambition too. You gotta be career driven. You know what I'm saying? I'm be honest with you. The same thing, the qualification that a woman wants, man wants as well.
So hold on, let's not go far. Lazy, a whore.
What else I said?
That's all you said.
Lazy whore. What's the next one?
You just want a lazy whore. Got it.
I don't want to lazy. I don't want.
So what's the next? What's the other three?
Why does it have
That's
to be
all.
5?
Men,
Why are you
us men?
Because it's content.
Tag in. I got the other three for
Us men, we simple.
We got the other three for
We
us.
simple.
Okay, there we go.
So you said lazy and a whore.
Lazy whore. Yeah.
Not willing to learn or to grow. Right? The ability to be flexible.
You're killing me right now. You're killing me right now.
You smoke.
You helping me, but killing
No,
me.
he's not.
This 100K mic, your clip supposed to go.
That's what I said.
I say the ability to be flexible, right? Like, for example, you might have a man that wants you to cook 3 meals a day,
Right.
but you might not be willing to be on board with that. You know, if you want a man to lead you, right, you can't just want him to lead you when they work for you.
That's the goes into laziness.
You know, that's what goes into that laziness, you know?
That's fire though.
So if that man is leading you and he said, all right, look, I got kids, I want 3 meals a day, home cooked meals on the table. I want you to grocery shop. I want you to do this. I want you to do that. That man is leading you. He is communicating his desire to you, what it is that he envisions. He's communicating. If you're not willing to do that, you're not willing to do anything.
And that
You're
goes
honest
to my no ambition.
So basically, it was all 5 was kind of.
Like, y'all did good. That y'all did a little Jordan Pippen type thing.
Yeah, it all goes into the same thing.
Or it was an example. So based on that example, would you say that the woman you're asking to cook all the meals, take care of the kids and all that stuff, are you also asking her to be ambitious in the sense of also working all the time and doing that?
All right, so you know what? Let me do this, especially for y'all at home. This makes this a lot, simpler. I'm gonna speak from my personal opinion. Okay, the things that I request of a woman does not require her to make $1.
Right.
It only requires her to nurture the home.
You coming from more of a person who's not working too.
Yeah, I mean, now granted, let's say she's a woman that is ambitious. She has a hustle. She has a grind. I can pour into her the exact same way that I would pour into like a homemaker, a nurturer, right? Or a stay-at-home mom, so to speak. I could rock Bonnie and Clyde with a woman that got just as much grind as I got. Because that tells me, all right, for the nurturing end, we might need to hire a nanny. We might need to hire a maid. I still need you to do certain things as far as being a mom, or in my situation personally, a mother figure because my kids lost their mom. Right? There are still those things that I would require you.
You do go. Some of our viewers gonna believe you speak to a certain demographic of folks.
Right. But that's good.
You're speaking from, because mind you, those who's watching know that you are a 7-figure guy.
Right.
To the non-7-figure guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The one that split the home 50 is a different scenario.
Same shit.
Definitely.
It's his opinion.
And let me cover that. I do believe that that's the same shit, different toilet situation for me. I do believe that in this day and age, the economy is crazy. Wages are crazy, right? So if you're in a situation, which is honestly just being realistic, where you have to split 50-50 with a partner, that's no problem. But my issue with that is that most men do not contribute to the nurturing or the housework when it comes to 50-50. They'll pay 50% of their bills and hop on 2K.
I was just thinking that.
What you say?
No, I was just thinking that.
What you say?
They'll pay 50% of their bills and then hop on 2K. They won't do no cleaning. They won't do no homework with the kids. They don't cook no dinner. I'm a man that cook 5-star meals. You can trust the holidays with me. I cook a really good turkey. My turkey juicy. I don't think about it full.
Saw your interview on I Said It to Say This, and this is my picture here.
His name was what?
I make my food from scratch. I know how to cook from scratch ingredients. So I'm not just a guy that makes bread. I don't have an ego.
You actually make bread.
I make bread.
You don't make bread. My name bread.
And I would just be real. I can have a woman that makes more money than me. I don't have an ego with that. I will stay at the crib. I will raise the kids. I know how to braid hair. I braid my kids' hair.
Oh,
I'll braid their hair.
You're an alien.
I am an alien for sure.
That's fine.
I braid their hair. And here's the thing. I can stay at the crib. I'm still going to be 6 figures. I can have a 7-figure woman and I'm still going to be 6 figures.
You're going to find it.
And it wouldn't have nothing to do with that money or that ego. I take my kids to school every day still to this day. I take my kids to school. I cook my kids dinner. I do homework with them. And I'm still here right now talking about a bag.
Salute.
But
Salute.
that's why I asked the
Salute.
question, because a lot of people who will say, I want a woman to do all these things at home, still want her to go to work and make just as much as he's making or
No.
whatever to contribute as
I don't
well.
think that's true.
And like,
I do agree with her, actually. I agree with her.
I'm
I
not finished. But also hop on 2K when they come home. So
agree with her.
So for you, for instance, maybe the dynamic of a household is everybody splitting everything. That works, right? It's circumstantial. That works for households who do everything together. But when you're constantly like, well, I need help, so help me, but then you don't help in the other areas, that doesn't work. Then now she's burnt out.
Yeah.
Right.
So-
I agree. I agree with that. What he said was true. You do have some men out there that they're supposed to be 50-50. They don't help with the nourishment of the children and stuff like that. Those guys are totally wrong.
Cleaning, cooking.
You
none
feel
of
me?
that.
But speaking of a person that comes from a 50-50 household, I don't expect my wife to make exactly 50-50. I cover whatever she can't make. You know, I still help with the nourishment of my child. I help with homework. You get what I'm saying? Now the cooking part, I ain't gonna lie.
Air frying. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's cool. I mean, you still doing something. That's like fire.
I'm still doing something.
Don't sleep on the air fryer.
But the truest thing you said, there are gentlemen that really, they household break up because they are in a 50-50 household. And they forget that the women are burnt out because, man, I brought home the same exact money that we need to make these bills happen. And you want me to bathe the kids, do their homework, and make love to you.
Yeah. And that's
So
the
you're
problem.
burning them out. So I agree with that.
That's the problem in 50-50 relationships, in my personal opinion. I do believe that, and you know, guys, I'm going to be hard on you here for a second. We talk about how we want to be a leader, right? You do have to understand that part of things that women are feeling, we have to take the lead on as well. And that was something that I had to learn. When a woman is feeling, you don't stop being the leader. When a woman is communicating,
When she's feeling.
you don't stop being the leader. You know, and I'll be real here. There are a lot of times, especially you guys, you can understand women. Even Coco, you probably can relate. There are a lot of times when women be tripping.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you just kind of be going
Straight
off,
up
and it
women,
don't necessarily be the case, right? But us as men, as gentlemen, that is our job as a leader to walk them through, give them the reassurance that they need, and bring them back to sanity. That is a part of being a leader. It's the same.
Don't forget to tweet
when-
that too,
when you
Mike.
think
Don't
of
sleep
coworkers.
on that one.
Now you want what we think of the phone. See what I'm saying? Think of coworkers.
Niggas in my battery low.
Employees, right? If you got a bad employee, it's up to you to either let them go or to get them up to speed.
Figure out what's not working.
It's up to you. So at the end of the day, men, this is what I'm telling you. I'm not just telling you that it's all on you. You got to pay 50% and you got to step up and you got to do that
Him?
too. That's
Oh
not.
yeah, he out of here.
That's not. Yeah, I'm out of here. I know it. I know I'm out of here. But that's not.
I love it.
That's not what I'm just saying to you guys.
He talking real shit though.
Prove that it's not just
It's
about
not just about money. It's about
So,
mentality.
It's about
At the end of
mentality.
the day, like leadership is about mentality. Even for Fred, everything you were saying about Fred, all of what you said about him was about his mentality.
Yes.
He doesn't sit still. He always moves. He brings everybody in. That's his mentality. That's how he's going to move regardless, because he essentially is a leader too.
Yes.
His
I
own
just
thing.
wish he mentally give himself an update and let me know that I have a shirt coming. And I'm still, I got everything else but the shirt. You know what I'm
You
saying?
don't ETA him like you did this guy.
Wait.
Shirt's gonna be here in 2 days.
Damn,
One
I'm
day,
lost. What you
30
talking about?
minutes.
I have the hat. I have the cup. I just want the
He doesn't
shirt.
have a shirt.
I want the whole uniform.
You got mad shirts.
Yeah, but I want more.
Hey man, I got a rain blazer for you in the car, man.
Hey, we laughing, but this nigga really might have a full suit for you.
I got
If it don't fit, we go
Hey,
get
man. Listen, man.
I got the OG stuff.
Yeah.
I got the OG. I still got the Black History jacket. You know, I was gonna wear it.
I'm wearing the next episode.
Yeah, I was gonna wear it, but I knew you was gonna do it, so I didn't think we needed both.
How'd you know that?
Man, I know you, Fred.
Let's talk about this for a second. Remember, we were supposed to cook him.
Yeah, she want all the good.
The Black History joint sold
She
out.
want that one and the Charleston White Boy.
The Charleston White one,
Yeah,
I got that still.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I felt a little salty when I seen Charleston White in the jacket. I'm gonna tell you.
See, so it's hard with the collab because that's me and Gotti's collab coat. So it's like, I've sold this many. How many split? That's a little tough.
Gotti know who I am, man. I told him because I talk back.
Gotti, get us the jacket.
You know what I'm saying?
Baby.
When we
Come
talk about Gotti.
I got this. I have them. It's just.
Okay, well give me my jacket,
I
Fred.
just be throwing them though. Okay, what you trying to cook me about? We gonna go out on that. I ain't ready for no smoke.
You didn't let us know. You didn't let Mike know the time. He was almost an hour late.
Yeah.
You talking about, oh yeah, I only told Coco what time to meet up. What? Mike like.
And he
where
up
we
there
going?
like,
What
yeah,
time?
I'm up here already.
And
What?
Mike was like, I didn't even know we were going right now, so we had to wait on him. That's one.
I lost.
Number two, he didn't tell us that this guy was gonna be full suit and tie. So we in here sneakers.
I
didn't know that.
So we jumped out. He looked like HR. I'm like, we in trouble.
I promise you, next time I'm on the bag,
in trouble.
We blew the bag.
next time I'm on the pod, I'll be a little bit more chill. But this is me. That's
Yeah.
only 6 days a
I'm
week.
not-
Oh no, we cool with
I want to
that.
specify, I'm not trying to dim your light. I'm trying to say we need to know so we can bring ours up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
She
yeah.
talks about
That's it,
elevating
Fred.
based on
I
your
don't got no suit.
Fred, where's the wardrobe?
I don't got no suit.
Yes, you do. You have.
Where?
Hey man, you be
You know
as
how
fresh.
to tie-
You be as
literally
fresh as I be.
Why your hand doing
Because
that?
you literally chose
He be as fresh as he fresh shirt. And you wanna know what's funny?
No, I'm talking about at the pie. I didn't know he was gonna dress like
You wanna know
that.
what's funny?
He be flying.
I swear to
He
God.
like me. Like you'll see him kicks all that, but then he'll do the suit.
Hey, you wanna know what's funny? I swear to God to my tailor yesterday because I had to get the jacket altered. I swear to God, she was showing me shirts and stuff. I said, "This is my guy Fred. He'd be wearing this," and I showed her your pictures. I swear to God.
I swear to God.
It's love.
It was like pink, polka dots.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like fly.
It's still
This
fun.
boy be fresh. Don't let this hoodie in his hat. He love him loud and
This one is too. It's available at www.m3s.com.
M3SBapparel.com.
It's dropped. It's still moving. This dropped this year. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna go out on that, guys. This has been a fire episode, man. Thank you everybody who's supporting I Say That to Say This podcast. Salute to my guy Q for showing up. Yo, King, can we get you back for another
Of
episode?
course, you get me back, and I'll make sure I'm outside of the suit.
Please do. Matter of fact, I mean,
Nice meeting you.
we out here. We willing to work. You trying to shoot another episode? Salute. I Say That to Say This podcast, sponsored by M3SB Apparel. Another shout out to my guy, the King Shout. Salute.
We out.
We out.